Here's why meditation doesn't work. So when I was in primary school, I did a amazing meditation. There was a teacher that did an amazing meditation, and it was the first time I ever did anything like this, and it was so mind-blowing, so magnificent, that I left being like, whoa, where did that come from? Like, how is the power of my brain like this? And ever since that day, I feel like I've been trying to chase that feeling again. Obviously, I have had meditation moment. Like, it's not good to chase a feeling anyway, but I've had moments where it's felt nice, but nothing has ever worked ever since. And I keep trying. Like, I always have these, every year almost, or every other year, I have this moment of like, now I'm going to be focused. Now I'm going to dedicate to meditating every single day. Even if it's just 5 minutes, I'm going to do this. But it always just kept feeling like a chore. It just felt like a chore. Or I would do it for 4 days straight and then I would fall off because I'd get bored, I'll get tired. I'll find some excuse for something so simple as just sitting down or laying down with your eyes closed. I'd fall asleep and I'd be like, I got absolutely nothing out of that. So I've just become convinced that meditation doesn't work. However, it actually, and I've only realized this now, it actually isn't the fact that the meditation itself doesn't work. It's the fact of how you meditate that is different. I feel like I spent my entire life believing that there's only one type of meditation, that there's only one rule of meditating that you should subscribe to, and that's it. Like, you have to sit down and be zen and like, that's it. However, after losing my daughter, I read a book called Moving Beyond, and it spoke about the Osho meditation, which is like a dynamic meditation where you have to move your whole body and you're very expressive, you're doing all sorts of movements to meditate. And that meditation was sensational. It brought me back to that moment of my first ever meditation as a kid. Then I tried to do that again. So this year I tried to do it again, and I was like, you know what, that meditation worked so well, let me do that again and just repeat it. And again, I fell back into the same trap of it feeling like a chore and just not liking it again. So what I've come to realize is that as adults, like, you have to learn and adapt to where you are and how your body feels it can meditate. There are so many different ways of meditating, and currently I've discovered that the easiest way for me to meditate is by writing. I am currently writing as I meditate, and it feels so good. It doesn't feel like a chore. It just feels like another thing that I'm doing. It feels like breathing. It's just simple. And that's the thing. There are so many ways of meditating. Running is even a way of meditating. Cooking is a way of meditating. Knitting. There are so many ways that we can meditate, and it's about finding the one that fits you. So yes, meditation might not work because you might not be doing the one that fits right for you.